What's going on, crypto community? We're taking a look at Pepe USDT. So this will be Pepe and the Tether pair here. It's the 22nd of June. Markets in the green. Had a nice night last night. So that would have been Wednesday night, the 21st. Markets really started to move higher once again. Bitcoin broke out of nowhere a few days back. And that's just the way the markets work sometimes. They're heading into a downtrend. You get to a support level and things flip, and all of a sudden, boom, it's time to get back in the markets just like that. You might think otherwise, but, let's not argue with the charts. And, things are looking good right now. We'll see. We'll see how far the pullback goes. If the pullback holds. If the pullback doesn't go too far and markets hold, then we're should be in for a couple $1,000s at least higher for Bitcoin, up to that $34,000 mark. But we're taking a look at Pepe this morning. This thing is up, getting a nice move. So we'll take basically from this area, basically up 74% in a couple days. So support came in right around one of our levels, which was the 96,560 area right here. So we had we have this initial sell-off here, basically into a rounding bottom. We printed a lower high right here on the 17th. We pulled back, higher low on the 20th. Boom, getting that very solid bullish breakout. And so far, the markets are holding up quite strong. So we'll have to see, keep a close eye on this thing. Should be ready for another leg higher, all depending on how far this pullback goes to the downside. So our next level of potential resistance, our next target above the market will be 187, 177, which is right here, which puts the price of Pepe up roughly another 28 or so %. So as long as this thing doesn't pull back too aggressive, we should see some higher prices here, potentially much higher, especially if Bitcoin is just getting started. And it does have a look like that. As fast as things can switch to the upside, they can switch back to the downside like that as well. So just watch it day by day. But it looks like we did have support come in at 96560, one of our levels we had on the chart as the markets were pulling back. And I remember basically we had this lower high, and these 2 days here, the 20th and the 19th, I was watching the market, and especially on this day right here, the 20th, as the market started to really move higher, we started to get a higher high. And I'm watching Bitcoin, I watched a bunch of things, and I'm like, yeah, this thing's getting ready to rally. And then, sure enough, we had that big breakout take place yesterday. A little bit of follow through today. Yesterday was a 29% day for Pepe. The day before that was a 12%. Today, currently up 4.4. So just in the past 3 days, the market's up, 58 or so %. So things are looking good here. We're keeping an eye on it. Like I said, as fast as things can flip to the upside, they can reverse and flip to the downside. This could be a major lower high here. Markets could do something like this. Not saying it'll happen, but, let's just keep things in perspective here. It can happen quick, just like it can break out to the upside that fast. They can pull the plug almost faster. So keeping our eye on Bitcoin. Pepe looks good so far. Next target up here, 28% higher. A couple more up there at the 21, 24 area. Then we have a new all-time high up there, target 47,8877. And then we have some other targets up there at the 62,7765 level. So from where we're at to that first new high, that would be a 232 and then a 337. So we'll see. If the markets are just getting started here, we could be in for many hundreds of % higher move here. And potentially we're just in the early stages. So far, holding quite well for Pepe. So if you're locked and loaded, positioned well, you know, you'll potentially benefit from this and, you know, keeping our risk in mind. And if the market starts to turn south once again, you know, reevaluating potentially closing positions that we are currently in. So not financial advice, guys, but this thing looks good so far, but we're watching both sides of the coin. So the bullish side and potentially the bearish side if it starts to creep its head once again. But Bitcoin surprisingly looking really well after finding support at that, I believe it was that $25,000 mark. So let me know your thoughts on Pepe. It looks pretty good right now. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging around. You know, these meme coins are fun to, you know, buy and sell, trade in and out of. Looking for basically just want clarity in the market. So although these are fun to trade in and out of, you know, I would much rather have clarity for Ripple and XRP. And, you know, the meme coins, you can make money off of them, but real world use with XRP, you know, let's hopefully we get that soon here for the entire crypto market. Getting a nice little rally here for Pepe, up 8.2. Basically just jumped, let's see, it was up 4%, if I believe, a couple minutes ago. And getting a nice, yeah, that big candle there. So that's pretty fun. These markets are exciting. We'll see potentially some resistance at the overhead area. See that candle wick up in there. See if we get a break above that, basically above this 1.55820. Some decent resistance up in there. So anyways, that's my thoughts on Pepe. We'll see. We don't actively trade in and out of this like, you know, day trading or, you know, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. More of a, you know, try to buy at an area of support, hold it for a bit, and, you know, lock in some profits at potential targets or areas of resistance. So if you want to buy Pepe, you can buy it over on the Uphold platform. I'll leave a link down below if you want to sign up for an account. Appreciate it. It's an affiliate link. And not financial advice, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Let's see what happens here. Bitcoin currently up 0.5%. All right, guys, take care.